Hey there, welcome to Violet's DIY Style. I'm Violet. If this is your first time to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also, click on that bell button so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And if you enjoy this tutorial, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and share with friends and family. So today I'm going to share with you how I redid this thrift store find, which is a small desk. So as you can tell, it needed some much TLC. So what I did first was basically just went in with a brush and brushed everything off, trying to remove as much debris and dust off as I could off the entire desk. Once I was done dusting everything off, I went ahead and went in with some sandpaper and just gave it a light sanding. I just used an 80 grit paper sandpaper. And again, I just sanded all of the areas of my desk. And I decided to just use a sandpaper, not my sanding machine, is because I knew I just wanted the surfaces to be nice and smooth, since I knew I was going to paint all the surfaces. Once I gave it a good sanding and I was happy with the results, I went ahead and grabbed my dish soap, and I like using my Dawn soap, and just spray it everywhere around the desk. I let it soak for a few minutes and then rinsed everything off. Make sure you remove all of the dust and also all of the soap, and then I let it completely dry. Doing projects like this, it's a trial and error type of thing sometimes, because you don't know how the wood's going to look or how it's going to grip onto the paint or whatever you decide to add onto your your project. But this one had really good bones. The wood was absolutely in perfect condition once I cleaned it all up. So as you can see here, what I decided to do first was spray paint all of the metal parts white. Because I do want to give this more of a vintage girly look, I decided to go ahead and go in with my white instead of keeping it black. I did give it one good coat of spray paint, and then I allowed it to completely dry before I gave it a second coat. For projects like this, just take your time with the spray paint so you won't get any drippings. Make sure you give it, do one coat at a time and let it dry in between each coat in order for you to make sure that you got it all even, and again, for no drips to be there, because sometimes you tend to spray over and over again, and that's when you get those layers and the drippings of spray paint. So I recommend you just spray it once, let it dry, and then spray it another coat, let it completely dry, and if you need a third coat, do it again, but let each coat dry in between. So once it's completely dry, what I decided to do is go ahead and go in with my paint, which is a really pretty pink color. And I just use a small paintbrush and paint it all around the metal parts first before I went in with my larger paintbrush. I found this easier than to go in and tape everything off. But if you don't feel comfortable doing it this way with any project, go ahead and grab some painter's tape and tape everything off that you do not want your paint to touch. So I just went around everywhere that I knew I couldn't go in with the larger paintbrush, and just go ahead and paint it with my small paintbrush. Just take your time and just do one step at a time with your paintbrush. I find it painting really relaxing. I don't know about you guys, but I just think it's really relaxing, so I enjoy doing all the small details. Then once I was done with all the details, I went ahead with a larger brush and just painted everything else. And just like the spray paint, I give it one coat, let it completely dry, and then give it a second coat. One thing I don't show that I do recommend, and I did do off camera, I just didn't record it. Once everything is painted and completely dry and you're done with your project, make sure you do spray some kind of protection coat on top of your project, especially since you're going to have it somewhere where, you know, like for example, this desk that I know it's going to be used. I wanted it to last a long time without having to do any touch-ups to it. So I did give it a really good coat of some protection coat with some spray paint after my project was completely done. This project right here is actually a gift for one of my nieces. She has 2 little girls, and I know she's going to adore and use this for many, many years to come. And I don't know about you guys, but me giving a gift, especially something like this, a personal gift, is one of my favorite things to do. I enjoy it so much, personalizing any kind of project and giving it as a gift, especially when I know that it's something that they're going to cherish and use for many years to come. So once you're done, just giving everything one good coat, let it completely dry, and then give it a second coat. And once I was completely done, I decided to go ahead and just add a little more girly personal touch by using one of these stencils. And I got this stencil in a package from Amazon that came, I believe it was 12 or 24. I'm not too sure, but I'll make sure to leave a link down below in case you want to purchase one of these packages. But the stencils just has different designs, and I like it because it's just one small square, and you can basically bend it and use it in so many different projects. So all I did was just use certain areas of my desk and just added spots of my stencil. So once I was done with the chair, I decided to add one complete stencil on the desk on one corner. And I'm just using white and patting it in. And there you have it, adorable stencil. So what do you guys think of this project? Let me know in the comments below. Would you do something like I did, or keep it more original and just spray paint it black and maybe sand it down to leave it to the natural wood color? If you enjoyed this project, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and share with friends and family. Until next time, you guys stay blessed. Bye.